adversity, sorrow, mental anguish, abuse, and abandonment. This is most of which I have known. And I do not say that as if I am the only one who has suffered. Rather, I speak candidly, knowing what it is like to endure such a life and to survive to tell about it. A million tiny pieces has got nothing on me, yet a person was made wealthy by the telling of a story that wasn't even the truth. Mine is the truth. I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to hide. If you want to look in my closet, feel free. A cursed life is as such that one thinks that it is their entire fault until it starts to affect someone else who is loved by the one that feels cursed. Oftentimes I feel my luck or lack thereof spills over to my wife, merely because she cared enough to love me. And I find myself hating the Demiurge because of it. And why should I think that I am cursed? Because is it not an unfamiliar notion according to the band Styx? Well, from day one it seemed this life wanted to snuff out my light. Born needing a shot of adrenaline to the heart to get things moving in a bipolar direction, with bipolar schizoaffective tendencies, that was me. In the 70s, no one had any idea what that meant, so I went untreated for decades. Looking back retrospectively, I could have used medication to make my life run a hell of a lot more smoothly. However, that was not to be the case. I spent time in an incubator as I had a low birth weight. And born to parents that should never have had children, including me, my father sired 5 children. I was last in line. And it makes me wonder why my dad felt the need to have 5 children, especially when my mother had 2 children already. Last in line again made 4 children for my mother. We were children of a self-centered alcoholic. She did horrific things while drunk, and oftentimes I found myself having to look after her. Even riding my bike up to the local tavern to check on my mother, and for the lack of a better term, my father was a psychopath, where it was a 50-50 chance that my mother would encourage her children in anything that they did, whereas my father offered no encouragement at all. Am I whining? Not at all. I used to, but I'm merely speaking the truth. My father was a real piece of work, and my earliest memory of him was a traumatic one. It is one where I floated on a raft in the middle of our family pool with 3 of my siblings and my dad in the water. I couldn't swim. However, I felt safe enough on the raft, not thinking about anyone messing with my groove. I had no idea that those in the pool had other ideas, especially my father. I had no preconceived notion that my father would swim beneath the raft, and pushing up from beneath it, he pushed the raft up swiftly into the air with me atop of it. I lost my balance and fell into the water.